Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Focus on winning the game. Focus on winning the game and everything. Look, when I talk about the game of man gets woman. Now let me be clear, this ain't about some manipulation. I use the term game more as a euphemism, Don't get caught up in semantics. You can use another word if you like, but it's still the same principle, It's still the same principle about a man getting a woman. Too many men don't focus on actually winning. There's too many men, even YouTube channels, plenty of commenters, more focused on why they're not winning. And I understand that, yeah, you want to look at that, okay, you're not winning this, this, and this. What are you doing about it? Because let's be real, if you even watching this video, y'all know I keep my videos not talking about man gets woman on this channel on the weekends, which ironically are my least viewed videos. And okay, fine. But if you watching this video, don't comment like, well, I ain't trying to get women in. Well, why you here? First of all, part of the thing in winning is just acknowledging this is what you want. There's no shame if you're a heterosexual man wanting to get a woman, even whether it's just for sex, whether you want a full relationship, whatever. It's nothing wrong with that. It means you're normal. It means you're normal. If anybody try to tell you otherwise, they full of shit. It's normal. You're a normal male. You got normal desires for a human male. That's it, okay? And the thing is, if you want that, you got to focus on winning the game, winning women, winning them. Now, I know some dudes will say, well, the women should just want us. How well is that word should doing? Hey, we should have world peace. I shouldn't have to go in a mall keeping my eye out, or a store keeping an eye out for like a shooter or something. There's a lot of shoulds in this world. Let's deal with the reality. Women going to want only a certain percentage of men. And it's usually there's the ones who focused on winning. It ain't just off of, yeah, some of them will look good, some of them just had the right attitude, but all of them thinking in terms of winning. If you want to actually win in this game, you got to focus on it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with looking at what you need to work on, but see, some guys embrace it. Like we talk about that select and non-select thing. You get some guys saying, I'm non-select. Bullshit. That's only a diagnostic tool. If you figure out that you non-select, the thing you got to do is figure out, okay, what you need to do to become select. I put it in my book, all of my books, all of my nonfiction books on man gets woman. I'll focus on what you can do to improve yourself. Now I know some men will say, well, they don't want to get into self-improvement. Stay off the channel then. And if you comment, I'll oblige you by blocking the comment. Seriously, I don't have time to play around. If you don't want all that, please check out my other channels. I got a money channel. That's the least viewed. So I'm like, okay. But anyway, you gotta focus on winning. You gotta say, okay, what can I do to get what I want? What can I do to get the options? What can I do to get the type of women that I want to be with? Like I use a great example because I've said it before. Like you get some guys, well, I want those dimes. I want those top women. Okay. Which, I'm going to be real, I think a lot of guys say that because they ain't not around those top women. So they use that as an excuse why they're not winning with the other women. I'm just going to put it out there. But let's say you want that. Okay. What are you doing to be in an environment with those women? Are you getting a job as a photographer with some fashion production company? Or someplace, are you in a position where you're around a lot of models? Are you in an environment where you got these beautiful women? Are you in a city that might be notorious for having certain women? Are you going to that nightclub or something where it has a reputation for getting beautiful women? That's what it means to win. You got to put yourself in a position to win. If you feel like you're not winning because women don't like your face, well, what are you doing to change it? Are you working out? When you work out, that affects your face. You letting the barber bless you. You dealing with any facial scars or acne or something? If you don't have like that, supposed jawline that a woman will want, or you think a woman will want? Are you growing a beard or something? Are you doing something to improve that? Seriously, are you doing that? And they say that's just one thing. And then the body. Women checking out bodies like crazy. I've given multiple examples for anybody who still want to doubt that. But are you doing anything? Are you hitting the gym at least minimum 3 times a week? Really should be in there more, but a minimum. You doing something? Shoot, are you changing your diet? And then even if you're fixing your body, you changing your clothing? I want you to think about it. And then that's just the physical stuff. Are you changing your attitude? Are you working on your personality? Are you working on how you speak? Because you're going to have to talk to the ladies. Are you working on your balls to even approach a woman? You know, a lot of guys talk about some approach anxiety. Okay, what you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Now, I've given them some basic stuff. I say, hey, get in the practice of saying hi to 3 women a day. That'll help you, because at first, if you put a number on how many women you want to say hi to in a day, then you actually forcing yourself to do so. And that's actually helping with your anxiety. Because what did I say? You ain't trying to get with all the women. You're just trying to get your body used to just approaching a woman anyway. Now, I know some guys out here, including myself, say they ain't big on approach. But let's just be real. If you ain't getting a woman, you can't sit and wait for her. You're going to have to approach. Most guys do have to approach. And I've said that too. And I even said I'll approach a woman if I use the word, I look at it, I see the word damn come out of my mouth. You know? Ain't no shame in that. Ain't no shame in that. And even in your approach, you need to figure out, if you have a winning attitude, a winning mindset, you focus on winning, you're going to figure out what works and don't work. Because even when you actually learn more from a rejection, because then you say, okay, this don't work. And then what if I talked about tribe? Every man got a tribe. Every single man got some type of woman. Without any improvement, some women who are going to like him naturally. Are you working to figure out who that is? And then all you have to do is just take note. Like some guys say, well, how can I figure that out? It's very simple. Take note of every single thing about every woman that you encounter. Definitely the ones you're successful with. You know, definitely the ones you might have had sex with, gone out with, relationship with, but also the ones who rejected you. What do the ones you've been successful with have in common? Once you figure that out, it could be their physical form, it could be their general attitude, it could be their social class, could be their religion. You know, you figure it out. Because let's just be real. A lot of guys out here going crazy because they're not hooking up with women. And that's one of the reasons I do this anyway. That's the one reason. There's a lot of lonely men out here. There's been so much talk. Okay, what you doing to win? Don't ask the woman to change. The women go and be the women. You got total control. You got total control over yourself. What is it about you that can change? If you had 20 women who reject you, only thing they had in common was you. So what was it about you that these 20 women rejected? Once you figure that out, boom. Once you figure that out, boom. And don't say like a lot of guys, they reject you for that. Did they specifically say that? You know? Because yeah, it's going to be tough to figure it out sometime, but then you can't figure out what their thing is, but you can figure out what were you wearing? What was your body build? How did they look at you? It's so many little things. Stay present in the moment and pay attention. See, that's the whole thing. But you got to focus on winning. Because I'm going to tell you what. It can't be a good thing being sexually frustrated. It can't be a good thing. You got guys out here ready to kill people based on that frustration. So tell me how it's good. But then you got some other guys telling you how to win. Now, the second you focus on winning, that's when you start that journey. And are you going to be like player or anything? No, but do you really need to be? Or you just really need to get that one good woman? I want y'all to think about that. And if you really want that, you got to figure it out. You got to learn. You got to get out there. But the main thing is you got to focus on winning. All right? So that's all I have for today, y'all. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.